Hi, and welcome back. It's now time to go and look at three diamonds and not in a can. It's big time, and Heather has that for you.
That's right here at Harrah's Chester. We have 2-year-old pacing fillies in this elimination, and by the way, there were 3 eliminations for the 3 diamonds, but we're going to show you the fastest one, the one I thought was most impressive in here. And we've got Fancy Filly, who is the bettor's choice. She's had 7 starts this year with 6 wins. Western Moonlight won the Rich Sweetheart race up at the Meadowlands earlier in the year, and Native Doll is coming off of a win in Canada and won 51-4.
Native Doll leads them single file across the bridge and onto the backstretch. Her lead is a length and a half from Fancy Filly, tracking comfortably in the pocket. And now Western Moonlight moves to the outside with 3/8 to go. DJ's Cano on 2 lengths back of that in 4th. Sand Windsor moves up alongside in a class by herself. These two 5.5 off this pace. And Rockin' Soul has 7 to make up. She moves to the outside from last. Native Doll comes under pressure. Western Moonlight up alongside. Western Moonlight with the head just in front. 3/4 in 1:24-2, and it's Western Moonlight taking the lead, but Native Doll's fighting back at the inside. These two on level terms at head stretch. And Fancy Filly's had a perfect trip. She moves to the open stretch with 1:50 to go. And Western Moonlight takes over again from Native Doll, who gives way. Fancy Filly's closing nicely up the inside.
Fancy Filly was fantabulous in 1:52-1 for trainer George T. Jr.
Fabulous.
Driver Brian Sears gave her a good trip. She wins by 2 lengths, taking a career best in here. Western Moonlight finished 2nd. 3rd went to Native Doll. She did the work on the front. And we're going to stay right here at Harrah's Chester. We're going to take a look at the winners over pace.
Doug's Fame was the 3-5 chalk. Michael's Marvel was 7-2 for the Minister of Speed. And Future Cruiser with Dave Miller was the 5-1 third choice. And here with the call is our guy, James.
Albert Chief leads by a diminishing length. Michael's Marvel is closing in. Smart Blazer begins to gap the pocket slightly. And Doug's Fame tips 3 wide, 3/16 from home. 3/4 in, 1:23-2. They turn for home, and Albert Chief is holding Michael's Marvel at bay. Doug's Fame is called upon for more. Smart Blazer is gapping the pocket. Future Cruiser moves to the open stretch. And Albert Chief is holding sway.
Surprise, surprise. Albert Chief wired him and sprung a surprise at 11-1 with Pat Berry, winning by 2 and 1:51-3 effortlessly and pays $20-some-odd.
Pat Berry, no relation to Chuck Berry, by the way. Found that out.
Really? I thought he was. Michael Marvel was 2nd, Future Cruiser was 3rd, and Doug's Fame at odds-on was off the board. Hello. Monday's 10th at Harrah's Chester was the feature, the $38,000 open handicap trot. Low leak with Tim Tetrick went off at 1-5 from the 7-hole, but was beaten unbelievably by hard-knocking Big Boy Lloyd off at 5-1 with George Napolitano Jr., winning in 1:54 flat. Low leak was 2nd, 28-1 Bomber Starsville with Darrell Beer was 3rd. Well, as you can see, Heather has taken a brief rest, but she'll be back, of course, and taking her place is the coach, E.B. Helm, who's got some picks for us. And last week you had a pretty decent week, didn't you?
We're not perfect anymore, though. We're only 3 for 4.
But who is? Who goes through life undefeated, right?
But we're 13 of our last 14, but we did get our payoffs that we were looking for. We got a world record with Rock and Roll Heaven, and Southern Rocky Top gave us $11.40 payout for a $2 win bet. And what was even better was our $8 play with the exactas came back at $52.40.
Beautiful.
So we were dead rock solid.
But you can't rest on your laurels. The idea is, what do we got coming up this week for the bettors?
Well, what we have to do is give a quick shout out this week to regular harness viewers and harness horse owners, Marvin and Judy Ronick in Narberth, PA. And we're heading into really unbelievable late summer weather and racing, and this weekend again, we got it at Balmoral, we got it at Mohawk, and right here at Chester.
Absolutely.
So let me get to a couple of those picks right away. Our Duke's pick, we're going to go to Balmoral tonight. Race 14, the Orange and Blue Championship for 2-year-old colts and geldings. $120,000 purse, going with number 7, Power of the Moment. Stud 2-year-old, keep going.
You say that with great purpose and verve.
I do. That's our best bet. Our fillies pick, we're also, again, staying at Balmoral tonight. Race 9, the Filly and Blue Championship for 2-year-old filly pacers. $250,000 purse. We're going with number 2, Mystical Victress.
Got that? Okay.
We're going to skip to our our People's Choice pick on Sunday at Chester
You don't want
Harris.
Steve's pick, believe me.
Oh, but it is your pick.
Oh, okay.
It's Sunday, Chester Harris, race 11, number 7, foiled again.
Love that animal.
We're coming back to him just for you.
Beautiful.
And our Harris pick also staying at Harris Chester Sunday. We're going to jump into the two biggies, the Three Diamonds final and the Governor's Cup final.
Who?
Tough. Race 8 is the Three Diamonds. I'm going to stay with the number 4 Fancy Filly with Sears. I just, no way of getting around that horse.
George City horse.
Casino Nights, Western Moonlight, Native Doll, all tough horses. So then let's go to the other biggie, the Governor's Cup on the 10th. We had Rock and Roll Heaven last week. I'm getting off the world record holder. I'm taking a stab here with the number 1, Malicious, with Dave Miller.
Wow. Interesting pick. Thanks, Evie.
Thank you.
Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to go up to Mohawk in Canada because they had some great racing up there as part of our Around the Oval segment. You won't want to miss it. Stay there.
Every day is a new experience at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs with a state-of-the-art casino floor, tantalizing new restaurants, high-energy nightlife, exciting new shopping venues, and more. It's all here and all for you. It's everything you're looking for.
Live evening harness racing is back. Experience the thrill every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Don't miss a moment. Now through November 21st. Welcome to our world.
Okay, we are back, and as promised, we're going around the oval up to Mohawk. Boy, they give away money up there, don't they? The $160,000 Champlain Stakes. Sports Writer was an overwhelming 1-9 chalk with Mark McDonald. He wins it in 1:51-2. No surprise there. Rock Me Please, 11-1 with Steve Condra was second. Western Thorn and John Campbell, a 20-1 outsider, was third.
And in the Canadian Trotting Classic Elim, it was the first Elim actually, and the high stepping champ Muscle Hill went off at 1-9, and surprise, 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 he won in 1:53-3 with Sears. How'd that feel? A 22-1 bomber with Jackie Moe was second, and Tom Can Go was 21-1 with John Campbell and finished third.
In the second Canadian Trotting Classic Elim, Explosive Matter was 4-5 with Pierce, but could do no better than fourth. Southern Rocket Top was a gift at 9-2, winning easily with Dave McGee in the bike in 1:53-4. Judge Joe Closewell for Campbell to grab second, and Naysay Hanover with Brian Sears were third.
Also at Mohawk, they had the Simcoe Stakes for 3-year-old open pacers. Well Said was 1-9 with Rock and Ron Pierce in the sulky, and they did not disappoint, winning by 1:50-2 and easily. Well Said came first over, beating the pace setter Carnivore, who was a game second, and Rescue Plan was 83-1, and he took third.
All right, finally, in the $200,000 Nadia Lowell for 3-year-old fillies at the Red Mile, Show Her the Money beat Not Enough, and always will, in 1:49 flat. And we're out of time, darling. So for Heather Moffett, the coach Evie, for Bruce, and everyone here associated with PA Harness Week, I'm Steve Ross. Have a terrific week. Take care.
Hanover is ranging up on the outside, but it's 4 lengths off.